All right, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm really excited. This is my first time I'm live streaming in two places. So I'm on Google, on YouTube. Here we go. That's better. And I'm also on Facebook. So I'm streaming two places right now. Excited about that. New things are happening. So happy Friday, everybody. I'm so happy to be here and actually showing up for the live reading Friday, the free reading Friday, because I know last week was a little downtime. And I want to give everyone permission to do the same. So if you ever are feeling like you just need a friggin' day because things are stressful, because you're hungover, because you're sad, because whatever it is, take it. Give yourself permission to take the day off, because I'm telling you, you come back and you're better than ever. And I feel like my Saturday, St. Patty's Day reading was like great last week. And, I let myself not feel too much guilt about taking Friday off. So, all right. Oh my gosh, I've got so many exciting things happening on Facebook. We've got Kristen, we've got Lori, we've got Danielle, we've got Stephanie. Awesome. All right. So we'll go in that order. And I'm going to go ahead and just call in our guides and angels, call in, any messages from our highest and best. We could all just take a deep breath together. That would be fabulous. Deep breath in. All right. So let's start with Kristen. Lori. Lori's retired, so every day is a day off for her. I'm so happy for you, Lori. That is just so good. But she's a really hard worker still, and she's busy making beautiful works of crochet art. So if anyone is looking for something or wants to be inspired, check her Etsy shop out. Lori, post that in the comments with your link, because I know she's got incredible stuff to share. So, alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and start with Kristen. Kristen, let's connect, shall we? Yellow, 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 yellow. I love the yellow on you because I don't see a lot of yellow as my first color. I think I tend to notice a lot more of the reds and the, things like that. So reds and the purples. Yes. Okay. Today I feel so much positive energy, so I can't wait to see what cards everyone gets. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That yellow is just like bright, excited, intense, beautiful, inquisitive energy. I'm also seeing pink for you, which is a lot of just unconditional love and, excitement. So I like that you're corroborating some of that with what's going on in your life. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you, my dear. Ooh, interesting. We got postponement. This is the Four of Swords, of clouds. And I do love the picture on here, despite her kind of sad face. So it's interesting because, you were talking about feeling so positive and all of that, and that, and that's a beautiful thing. And then there's also always going to be, in everything, there's always going to be a shadow side. So every time that we feel really, really happy, there's always something in our life that we're maybe not facing. Every time we feel really, really sad, we're forgetting the fact that life is a beautiful thing and that there's so much there to be grateful for. So neither of those things really pertain to you right now in your situation. But what I'm receiving is that, there's a piece of you. And now number 4 is a very kind of stagnant number. I'm noticing that there's like a piece of you that feels like there's maybe something missing that you don't have personally. And this could, let me know if I'm hitting a nerve at all. But what I'm receiving is that there's a part of you that still feels like you're not quite good enough and you're not quite there. And there's one little piece that's missing, one little shift that needs to happen in your life that's going to allow you to really fully live in the colorful Technicolor world that you're capable of. You'll notice her shirt she's wearing, which I don't understand what's going on with her body, but looks like she's like missing a shoulder. But her shirt is Technicolor. Like she has the potential to let her light and her colors shine. And she knows that, but she feels like she has to do something else before she can go there. Like there's something missing. And I want to, remind you that, of course, you're ready. You have everything that you need right in your hands, and postponing that Technicolor life is only going to serve to make you feel a little bit slower. So if there's a leap of faith that you're thinking about taking, okay, I really want to go get a gym membership. Perfect. That is so perfect, Kristen. Like it's something that's been written on your heart. You've been kind of putting off, feeling like you can't have it, feeling like you're not, worthy of, if I'm onto that. And ultimately, that's just going to bring you that much closer to your truth. Yes. Okay. I was just weighing in my head if I wanted to go to work today. Boom. That's a perfect place to start. Anytime that we're doing anything with our bodies and moving our bodies, we are creating space for more things to come in. And it's a beautiful act of self-love. So you joining the gym is probably exactly what you need today. Don't put it off. Jump on it. And there's probably some other things in your life that you've been kind of, waffling back and forth on. And I feel like this card was just a reminder that you don't have to wait. You have everything you need. You are the color that creates the color in your world. So that's why what you're wearing is colorful. So I hope that was helpful, Kristen. And I always enjoy reading your sunny energy. Thank you for sharing it with me. Alrighty. I think next up we have, looks like Stephanie was on next. Is that right? Yeah. Then Lori and Danielle. Awesome. And then who else is on? I see, is there someone else I'm missing? No? Okay. All right. So Stephanie, love it. I'm going to go ahead and take a deep breath. Tap into your energy. I'm getting immediately, I got blue, powder blue, which is really this color of truth, color of sharing, this healing, teacher type of light, sharing who you are. Oh, hi, Dahlia. Nice to meet you. So Dahlia, I think you're going to be next for us. Well, you'll be one of our 5 because I wanted to get through 5 today, as long as my kids don't come running in. Okay. So Stephanie, I saw a powder blue, and you heard the kids. And what I'm getting for you, hold on just a minute. Let me just tap back in. Yeah, definitely blues, purples, a lot of just higher vibration stuff happening for you. And then there's also, I keep trying to see other more grounded colors, and I'm it's just not showing up. So that may mean that, balancing into being grounded on this planet might be a good thing for you, whether it's going for a walk in nature, taking a bath, something like that, cooking, making something with your hands, really, bringing you down to this earth. The other thing, so you might be a little bit in your head right now. I'm actually really getting that. Your guides are telling me to say, be careful not to be too up in your head. Bring it into, oh, you meant the color, not the kids. Okay. You saw the blue. You might be a little bit in your head right now, but that's always a bad thing. Sometimes that's exactly where you need to be. And definitely to balance that with action. So this is what I'm getting, is that you're thinking a lot about certain things, and it's kind of similar to Kristen's reading, that you're thinking about a lot of things, but action is what's going to get you over this hump. Let's see what the cards say for you. Oh, it looks like I might have a viewer on YouTube. That's exciting. Did they say anything? Okay, maybe not. If you guys want to hear from me, obviously I need a better setup than I have my phone on a stand-up mirror, and then I've got my new computer on the, it's just funny. All right, Stephanie. All right, I'm getting for you, my dear. Ooh, interesting. Consciousness. This is the Ace of Clouds. And it's funny because clouds is the suit of the mind and thoughts. And it's easy for thoughts to get out of control, or to get, to start to take over our psyche and our lives. But this, I know, and blue and powder blue too. This card is really all about the pure consciousness and the fact that the power that you hold in your thoughts is absolutely limitless. And it is something that creates the universe. So you tapping in to that, essence of who you are, the things that are beyond the forms, is going to serve you in this capacity. I love that there's stars behind the Buddha that kind of show this sense of vastness in your life. And you definitely have a beautiful connection to that consciousness and to continue to bring that out. And actually, I am going to read on this one because I just want to make sure I'm doing it justice. And I feel like there's a message for you in this book. So let's see what that says. We are in clouds, and it's the Ace of Clouds. We come to from the unknown, and we go on moving into the unknown. We will come again. We have been here thousands of times, and we will be here thousands of times. Our essential being is immortal, but our body, our embodiment, is mortal. Our frame in which we are, our houses, the body, the mind, they are made of material things. They will get tired. They will get old. They will die. But your consciousness, for which Bodhidharma used the word no mind, Gautam Buddha has also used the word no mind, is something beyond body and mind, something beyond everything. That no mind is eternal. It comes into expression and goes again into the unknown. This movement from the unknown to the known and from the known to the unknown continues for eternity unless somebody becomes enlightened. Then that is his last life. Then this flower will not come back again. This flower that has become aware of itself need not come back to life because life is nothing but a school in which to learn. He has learned the lesson. He is now beyond illusions. He will move from the known for the first time, not into the unknown, but into the unknowable. There is no desire to understand from the perspective of the mind. The understanding you have now is existential, whole, in harmony with the pulse of life. Accept this great gift and share it. That's beautiful. So I guess what I'm seeing for you right now is that you are feeling this divine connection with your source self. And because of that, you are able to move through life in a way that maybe you haven't experienced before. And that's a really beautiful gift, as it said, and to share that with the world is our mission, right? That's why we're here. So I hope that resonates with you. I'm sure it does, because you have a very beautiful, powerful powder blue energy, just like Buddha. Awesome. Yay. Okay, awesome. All right. So I think Lori, you were next. Lori's the one I was mentioning before with the amazing, Lori, and then Danielle, and then we'll do Dahlia if she's still on, and then we'll try to fit you in, Melissa. We'll see how we do. We have got half an hour. So, all right. Lori's the one who does incredible crochet work. I think she needs to get Reiki certified because she's amazing. And imagine wrapping yourself in like a Reikified shawl. I wore your scarf yesterday, by the way. Okay, enough. Lori. Yeah, immediately for you, I was getting like purples, pinks, a lot of high vibe energy from you. You're feeling really connected to your flow, really connected to, the gratitude for life that you have. Definitely some pinks in there, like just that unconditional love, feeling like, you've got, that things are unfolding for you exactly as they're supposed to, which is true. We forget that sometimes, but it's beautiful to see that you see that. All right, let's go ahead and pull a card for you, my dear. Sorry about that. Oh, hello. So we've got the same card again. And I think actually what this is telling me to do is to read the beginning of what There's 2 parts of the book for each one. It's so funny. I really feel like the messages that are coming through today are all based on the same thing. And it's a lot of receptivity, and it's a lot of trusting what your intuition is telling you. So it's just funny because I didn't read a part of this and I felt like I should. And now we get a chance to read it. So it says, most of the cards in this suit of the mind are either cartoon-like or troubled, because the influence of the mind in our lives is generally either ridiculous or oppressive. But this card of consciousness shows a vast Buddha figure. He is so expansive, he has gone even beyond the stars. And above his head is pure emptiness. He represents the consciousness that is available to all who become a master of the mind and can use it as a servant, as it is meant to be. When you choose this card, it means that there is a crystal clarity available right now, detached, rooted in the deep stillness that lies at the core of your being. There is no desire to understand from the perspective of the mind. The understanding you have now is existential, whole, in harmony with the pulse of life itself. Accept this great gift and share it. This is funny because I was thinking before I hopped on the call this morning to talk a little bit about the fact that it is Mercury retrograde, and this is really a beautiful time to be reflective on things and to not feel like you need to be out there active, doing. Yes, action does help, but it can be small actions. It can be, baby steps forward. It doesn't have to be the big, bold leap of faith right now. In fact, that would be an unwise thing to do because Mercury is retrograde until April 14th, I believe, which just happens to coincide with the weekend that I'm putting my house on the market. So who knew? It's just one of those things I think that is coming through for everyone right now, is to get in touch with your consciousness, get in touch with your intuition, trust and let go of the need to do while still maintaining that sense of, flowing with life. So doing, but in a way that feels very aligned, if that makes sense. And I feel like, Lori, for you specifically, with your approach to, everything that's happening, continuing to tap root down and to tap inward to your truth that transcends your humanness so that you can bring that forward in whatever it is that comes next in your life and create that foundation that's going to carry you through this transition time. So I hope that was helpful for you. And I love that we're getting the same messages, and then I get to delve a little bit deeper into the cards so that everyone gets the full meaning. So hopefully Stephanie, that was also helpful for you. All right, so now we have Danielle. Danielle, let me just tap right into you. Again, I get orange for you. I love it. So you've got some sacral chakra energy pumping, exciting things happening for you. I'm also getting green. I often tap into green and pink for you as well. That I'm getting for just, again, your kind of maternal instinct that naturally comes out of your heart. I really feel like you're living in your heart space right now, and that's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. It's raw, it's vulnerable, but it is beautiful. So congratulations. I feel like that's a shift that I'm definitely picking up on. All right, so let's take a look and see what the cards have for you today. Hi, Anne. I have somebody on YouTube right now. I'm so glad that you could join us. And definitely, if you would like a reading, if I have time today, I only have 10 minutes and we've got a couple in front of you, but thank you for joining over on YouTube. That's exciting. Ooh, yes, Queen. Okay. So this is a card from the Major Arcana. It's called Integration. Look at the orange. Look at the balance happening, the yin yang, the Ouroboros, I think is what this is called, the snake eating itself, the eagle being a bird of prey, the swan being a bird of peace, the masculine, the feminine, the divinity of the sun and the moon. You've got this awesome geometrical, like third eye crown rainbow thing happening. And then I should be showing it to both. So this is just, I mean, it's funny because I said that I really see that you're living from your heart space right now and your green heart space. And hello, this card is like, boom, look at the balance that's happening. Yeah, this is just a card that shows that you're really integrating, you know, the two sides of yourself and learning to allow them to work together instead of opposing each other, flowing more with life, being more receptive to life and less resistant. And that is a beautiful thing, of course. Yes, Chase, I've got, yeah, live more intentionally. I'm seeing that for sure. Oh, I have both of you guys. Hello. Would you like to come over and say hello?
Yes.
I've got two videos. So everybody, this is Chase. And Asher, let me pick you up so you can say hi, naked baby. Naked baby Asher. All right, well, since you guys came in, I'm going to need a couple extra minutes after that clock turns green. Because I told them I would do half an hour, and now you're interrupting me.
But we need you to help us because we're trying to get, Asher wanted to sleep under the bed. So we're trying to help Asher to sleep under the bed.
Okay, we can do that for nap time today. I'll tell Erica he can sleep under the bed for nap time. We're trying to move Asher into a big boy bed, huh? You gonna go into big boy bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you go play until the clock turns green, and then can you wait until I come and get you? It's gonna be a couple minutes after the clock turns green
but we need help to get Asher really wants to do it now.
I can't do it right now, honey. Thank you. Maybe after the clock turns green, okay? I love that clock so much. I love your hearts, you guys. Thank you so much. They are so cute. They're the light of my life. Hi, Kiki. I hope I said your name right. Hi, Melissa. Oh my God, you guys. My heart is so full. I am so grateful to have, you know, these boys. It's been a really interesting week. You know, people kind of being able to witness my life from the outside and reminding me of just how blessed I am. And that is just, I'm very, very, very lucky. Yeah, Danielle, you need one of those clocks. Honestly, it's called the Unaru. You set it to turn green. Kiki, awesome. I'm glad I said your name right. It's amazing. So I'm going to try to go a little bit past 7:30, see how many more readings you can get through while still honoring the person that I'm reading in the moment so that they don't feel rushed. So I think the next one would be Dahlia. Dahlia, are you still there? If you are, go ahead and just message me or pop a little heart or something in there so I know you're still here and you would like a reading because I haven't read you before. I just assume I have permission from the people I have before. Was that you? I think that was you. Okay, cool. So Dahlia, we haven't met, so this is exciting for me. I'm just going to go ahead and tap into you. So this is interesting. I'm seeing, like, are you feeling sick? I know I could be way off, but I'm just getting that, there's a little bit of a dullness in your aura, which often happens when we're either sick or we've got some kind of, immune deficiency, something like that. And it's not a bad thing. It's simply like the way that it's showing up at this moment. And I'm also getting some blue as well coming through that, which is, again, that kind of truth energy, that authenticity, and a lot of, calming positivity, and also some thinking energy as well, some more mind energy. So let's see what that shows up for you in your cards. Okay. Ooh, this is a fun card. You got the King of Rainbows, Abundance. So this is one of just, look at those colors. His robes are just overflowing. He's got this sun-moon dichotomy happening. And being the king of rainbows. Rainbows is the suit that's just like the pentacles in the original tarot, which is all about, you know, this physical life. And whether or not we realize it all the time, we do live in a world of abundance right now. The fact that we can even, you know, sit here and, you know, share these messages over devices that instantly connect us all. Abundance, you know, ideas, an abundance of ideas, abundance of food, abundance of, you know, access to amenities. And we forget that we are living in this world of abundance sometimes, because when we look at our bank accounts or we look at our credit card statements or what have you. But just the fact that, you know, somebody once said to me that credit is a love loan from the universe, and, you know, don't take it for granted and don't overdo it. But it is a love loan from the universe, and it's okay to have, and, you know, when the time calls for it. But what I'm seeing for you is that there's a lot of, you know, contentment in your life, and kind of like this sense of things are good right now, you know, and that's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. We all experience a time in our lives at some point where it feels that way. And it's important that we embrace it and let it in. There's a masculine side to this card. So this may be a reminder that, you know, and it's balanced though, because it's in the suit of the earth, and the earth is very feminine. So it's a nice balance of masculine and feminine. And that's what got you to this place, is working hard, but also following your intuition. And if you can do those two things, you'll be able to sustain this place. And when the time comes, when you don't feel as abundant, be reminded that there was a time when you just felt, you know, truly in your element and surrounded by all the luxury that you have in your life right now. So I hope that was helpful. Again, I don't know your situation as well, and so it's hard to know without comments and feedback. But I hope that some of that resonated for you, and that it served you in some way. All right, so I think honestly, you guys, my kids are getting a little crazy. I'm gonna try to do one more with Melissa, because I would just love to read you. It looks like I won't have time for my YouTubers. But the next time that you guys come on, you know, if you hop in right away at 7 a.m. on Monday Eastern time, and you know, say that I have permission to read you, then you might be one of the first people, even though you're not on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook too if you want to get in on this live. So let's see. Okay, Dahlia, that's so interesting. You and I should connect. That I'm surprised that I picked up on that, but I'm not, because I've seen that before. So if you want to connect about the aura color and that sort of thing, definitely let me know and shoot me a message. All right, Melissa, I love that you're saying I can go. They are okay. I mean, there's some screaming, but nothing that, you know, I'm not used to. Wow, Melissa, I'm just getting like purple, purple, purple. I love that. Maybe that's why I'm wearing the shirt today. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of purple for you, a lot of, you know, this sense of connection to your divine self, a lot of, you know, I don't know if you're a religious person, but just the sense of like, you're noticing a lot of synchronicity in your life. You're noticing a lot of just coincidence, a lot of, you know, flow is happening, and you're getting signs that, you know, you are on your path. So Kiki, I'm going to try to see your messages, because I love that we've got, oh, well, Kiki, you know what? If I have time today, if you and Anna are still, okay, I love that, Dahlia. Yep, we've got to overcome that, you know, those conditioned beliefs. Okay, Melissa, purple, and a lot of just, you know, connection. So yay for that. Synchronicities, follow them, trust them. Again, we are in a place right now where it's fitting that you're kind of removed from day-to-day life and kind of in the clouds, head in the clouds, thinking about these things that are very high vibration. So don't be afraid to embrace that for the time being. There's always a reminder, a caveat, if you will, to bring that down into the earth and to do something with it that shares it with the world. And that is what you're being called to do right now. So embrace that as well. Know that that is coming, but take this time first to set your foundation. Don't feel like you have to rush out and do everything right away. It's a matter of right now just taking it all in and really being receptive. So let's see what we're getting for you today. Interesting. The 3 of fire. And I love that it was the 3 of fire and somebody who is just so in touch with life. I mean, you see the purple background, right? That purpley pink background that was totally yours in, what I was picking up on. But she also, if you'll notice, like she's got the red and orange of those are the lower chakras of, being connected to the earth and really focused on what's happening in the day-to-day. Underneath her orange and yellow and red, which are the not lower vibrations, but lower chakras, and yes, lower vibrations. Underneath you see the like higher vibe stuff happening. So she has this like, understanding now. She's had to take her understanding of these higher vibe things and this sense of expansiveness and trust in the universe. And she's had to cloak it a little bit with the day-to-day. So what I'm receiving on that is a reminder to definitely still take care of the things that need to be taken care of. And by doing that, you'll actually be able to connect even deeper. Because when you have, I know for me, when I feel like I've got things that I could have done and I haven't done them, it actually weighs on my spirit, and it's harder for me to, in the moment, fully be creative and release and surrender to the universe. So that's what I'm receiving for you, is that by bringing some of that energy down into the physical, which is the ultimate alchemical process, right? Bringing it down into that place, acting, living in an experience. So what keeps coming to mind for me is the Tibetan phrase, saying, Zen Buddhist phrase, chop wood, carry water. So before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. And all that means is when we start to have these big epiphanies and synchronicities and things happening in our lives, we tend to want to just live in that place. And I know for me, that's why I'm so grateful that I have my kids, because they totally keep me on my 2 feet on the earth. Otherwise, I don't know where the F I would be right now. So what is something for you that you can do, that you can make meditative to bring your energy into the experience? I do want to read from this card really quickly, and then I'm going to let you guys go. This has been amazing, and I'm just so grateful to have some new energy on here, a new place to share it, which is YouTube. So you guys, thank you so much for finding me. Find me on Facebook too, and so we can really connect there. So I'm going to end with this. You just look around, look into the eyes of a child, or into the eyes of your beloved, your mother, your friend, or just feel a tree. Have you ever hugged a tree? Hug a tree, and one day you will come to know that it is not only that you have hugged the tree, but that the tree also responds. The tree also hugs you. Then for the first time, you will be able to know that the tree is not just the form. It is not just a certain species the botanists talk about. It is an unknown God, so green in your courtyard, so full of flowers in your courtyard, so close to you, beckoning you, calling you again and again. Timing is impeccable, isn't it? All right, guys. boys, you say bye to everybody? You want to come say goodbye?
Bye. Asher.
You want to say goodbye?
Bye. Wait,
Bye.
I'll go on the other one and say bye.
Okay. Oh my gosh. They knew. They did, Melissa. And sorry to Anne and Kiki. Can you guys hop on again? Or you can always contact me and we can always do a private reading as well. But yeah, it's been so fun. And oh, we got Stickman. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn everything off. Bye, guys. Love you. Have a wonderful weekend. See you Monday.
Bye. Bye.
And bye.
Bye.
Stop it. Can you stop touching everything? Oh my God.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, this is still on.